There are hidden rules quietly governing how people see you, judge you, and decide whether they like you, and most people follow them blindly without ever knowing they exist. Psychologists have actually tested these in real studies and confirmed they're true. Here's every unspoken rule your brain is already obeying explained. Rule 1. Similarity attracts, not opposites. Despite the popular saying, decades of research show people are consistently drawn to friends and partners who resemble them in personality, values, appearance, even beliefs. It's called homophily, and it quietly shapes almost every relationship you form. Rule 2. The more someone sees you, the more they like you. Called the mere exposure effect, simply being around someone repeatedly, with no other effort, makes them rate you as more likable and trustworthy. Familiarity itself, not charm, does a huge amount of the work. Rule 3. Small flaws make you more likable, not less. Known as the pratfall effect. A person who's competent but occasionally stumbles or admits a mistake is rated as more likable than someone who appears flawless. Perfection quietly creates distance. A small human imperfection closes it. Rule 4. If you want someone to like you, let them do you a favor. Called the Ben Franklin effect. Counterintuitively, doing a favor for someone makes you like them more, not less. Your brain reasons backward, assuming you must like a person you chose to help. Rule 5. Emotions are contagious. You unconsciously absorb the mood of the people around you, a documented effect called emotional contagion. Spend time with someone anxious and your own stress rises. Spend it with someone calm and you settle. You're far more porous than you think. Rule 6. People notice your mistakes far less than you assume, called the spotlight effect. We dramatically overestimate how much others notice our flaws, our nervousness, our small embarrassments, because we're the center of our own world, and forget we're barely a side character in everyone else's. Rule 7. Liking is reciprocal. When you genuinely like someone and it shows, they tend to like you back. The reciprocity of liking. One of the simplest, most reliable social rules there is, and one most people forget while trying to impress instead of simply appreciate. Rule 8. People follow the crowd even against their own eyes, called social proof. In uncertain situations, humans look to what others are doing to decide what's correct, which is why an empty restaurant stays empty and a crowded one keeps filling, regardless of the actual food. Rule 9. One criticism outweighs several compliments. Because of negativity bias, a single harsh comment lands harder and lingers longer than multiple positive ones. Relationship researchers found stable relationships need several positive interactions to offset just one negative. The math of human connection is quietly lopsided. Rule 10. You'll defend a choice even when you didn't make it. In studies on choice blindness, people were tricked into thinking they'd chosen something they actually hadn't, and then confidently invented reasons to justify the choice that was never theirs. Your mind is remarkably good at rationalizing after the fact, and remarkably bad at noticing when it does. Here's what ties all of these together. None of these rules are things you consciously decided to follow. They run underneath your awareness, shaping your relationships and judgments every single day, whether you know their names or not. But now you do. And the strange thing about these rules is that simply knowing they exist is often enough to start noticing them play out, in others, and quietly, in yourself.